Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here amongst us obsessed with achieving our full splits, especially if we're learning ballet. But have you ever thought why we are so obsessed with learning this full splits and flexibility, especially if you're learning ballet for ourselves without wanting to become a professional? Well, I'm here exactly for that, but also I will tell you a few exercises that you can implement right away into achieving your split. All right, we got it. We want to achieve the split. But have you ever thought why it's important and it's a good thing to learn how to do a split or having a flexible body in ballet? Is it going to affect the way I dance? Is it going to make me better? Is it going to make me worse? Is it going to make me stronger? Or is it going to make me fluffy and loose? Of course, having a flexible body is going to help us achieve those beautiful lines. It's going to make our muscles more malleable and therefore more ready to be strengthened. For example, imagine if you are trying to get your beautiful grandmama up in the air and then your sciatica is just getting in because your back is tight, or you're getting into this wonderful moment of arabesque and you go, its leg is not going up and you feel all tight muscles are kind of cramping up. So achieving the splits will give you this beautiful, malleable body without the moments in your dancing, which is really what we're looking for. But let's get straight into my top 3 exercises that you can implement right now into your daily routine to achieve your split. So your dance is going to be beautiful. As a beginner ballet adult, I know how complicated it is to put everything together and to really know what's happening between flexibility, learning the steps, how do we connect it all? So why don't you come and join me for a free 2-day beginners ballet workshop with me live in September. The only thing that you need to do is to register your spot, and everything you need to know is in the description box below. Come on, let's do it. But let's keep going with splits. As you know, Alessia here, I'm a very big advocate about moving, about letting your body strengthen, release, and re-engage. What do I mean with that? So yeah, I'll take this first exercise, for instance. It goes into a runner's lunge, into a lunge stretch. What's happening here? We are elongating our muscles and we are using the abdominals and hips and pelvis into getting back into our lunge. This stretching, strengthening, malleability, and let's say a little bit of massage within our hips is going to help your brain telling your body it's okay, it's a safe movement, we can do it slowly, we can elongate, we can strengthen, and you can release the muscles into eventually getting into a full front split. So keep doing this about 10-15 times, whether it's before class or after class. If it's before class, you will be warming up your hips and your hamstrings. If it is after class, it's just a very nice gentle stretch that you can do in order for releasing the muscles and cooling them down. My number 2 go-to exercise that you can do for opening up the hips without our body going it's our butterfly flatters. I don't know if it's flatter or flappers or whatever. I don't know what to call it. It's our beautiful butterfly. But I want you to really concentrate on the way we move the legs and then we release it. I really want you to think about this exercise as a breathing exercise. So whenever you're flapping your legs, you breathe in, and then you press down with your hands into releasing. What we do here again is tricking our brain to say, hey, it's a wonderful game that we can do. This is very nice done right after class, just to release all the tension that we have picked up during a workout or a dance class. Just to really open and release those muscles, giving them a little bit of a rest, but with a little bit of work and again, a little bit of cuddle for our body. This brings me to my last exercise. I know, as I said, I'm a very big advocate about moving and getting into positions with movement because we are meant to be moving. We are not static creatures. We are meant to be moving, and even our body is meant to move into position, not to stay into one place in a static way. So my tip here is, yes, you can get into, for example, halfway through your front split or our side split. But rather than thinking it as a very static movement, I want you to think it about as a movement. It's not a static pose, it's a movement. And how do we get that movement? With our breath. Every time you breathe in and you breathe out, imagine and feel your muscles breathing with you. It's not just a movement that we do with our lungs, yeah? It's very unconscious, but now we're doing it very consciously. I want you to imagine your muscles, every single part of your body, as they are lungs as well. So that helps your blood flowing with the oxygen in and out of your muscles. I know it's a little bit of a woo-woo thing, but I promise you, the moment that you calm your body down with the breathing, with the oxygen, your muscles will relax. We are always so worried about getting into that static pose and stretching it and pulling it down towards the ground that we sometimes forget about massaging it into place. So I know the woo-woo thing, but really do get your breathing right and into place. So whenever you feel that your body is fighting against you because it wants to, it's hurting, calm it down, breathe deeper, and feel the whole body breathing with your lungs. As you can see, splits in ballet don't have to be intimidating. It's just a matter of letting them into your world, letting them into your body. Woo woo again. But I know also that you are looking forward to dancing live with me. Register your spot. It's down in the description box below. I can't wait to see you there. And I also know that you want to start practicing right away with your splits. So why don't you try this video right here and implement everything that we talked about so far, and especially get your splits even before the event starts.